Here I have our new high performance swivel cleats. We're just going to take a quick look at how to adjust the angle of the cleat. It's available with a medium cleat or a small cleat, and both are the same when you adjust them. There's about five or six different options you can do with the cleat. So you can have it angled, you can have it flat, or you can have it super angled, or you can actually have it back the other way as well. So it's super simple. All you need is a screwdriver and a ratchet. Just undo your nuts. And then once you've got those undone, simply select the angle that you want. So play around with the wedges. You've got lots of different options, 6 to be precise. So you can angle it with just one wedge. You can put them back to make it flat. You can have no wedges at all and mount it directly to the plate. And it's just worth noting that when you play around with these, about 4 of the options you can use the standard screws, but they may need slightly trimming off. For example, if you mount it directly to the plate, you'll find that the screws are slightly too long, so just chop those down or use some shorter bolts. If you decide to do a double angle, so it's the most extreme angle you can put on it, then you will notice that the bolts are not quite long enough, and you will need to find yourself some longer screws, because you also need to use the bottom wedge to counteract the angle that the bolts are now sitting at, so you can put your nuts back on and have them sit flat. So you will need to find some longer screws for those. For now, I'm just going to go for the one angled wedge. So it's really easy. Just line the little dimples on the bottom of the wedge with the holes that are on the bottom of the cam cleat. Don't forget your wedge. So you put that on, and then really easily just put your nuts back on. Get your screwdriver, get your ratchet, and just tighten those up, making sure that everything lines up nicely. This can be a little bit fiddly. It's probably not recommended to do this in the boat park. Might be better to do it over a bowl or something, just in case you drop any of the pieces, or at a table. And basically just tighten that up. It's important, once you've done it up, that you just check that it's not too tight and that you're crushing the jaws of the cam. You'd have to do it really tight to stop them from opening, but just always double check that they're still opening nicely, and that there's no movement in that by just giving it a twist. And then we have an adjusted performance cleat. So same for the medium one. Any questions, just drop us an email. Thanks for watching.